Okay, here we go, making an MLA style paper. So let's just go ahead and get started. Right here is where you are going to put your student name. Go ahead and put your first and last name. Then what comes next is my name, or the teacher's name, but I'm Miss Burnbeck, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Next is the name of the class. Let's go ahead and put English, let's spell right, English 3. Make sure you use capital I's for your Roman numerals. It is not lowercase LLL, it is English 3. All right, and then the date, we're going to put that in MLA style, so that's going to go from the smallest to greatest. So the day comes first, and I'm going to go ahead and put 20, April, and 2020 right there. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and hit return, and I'm going to go ahead and say the title goes here. Oh, the title is here. All right, now, of course, you can tell that this is not all where it's supposed to be. So let's go ahead and adjust this with our settings right here. All right, my cursor is in this line that I'm going to manipulate, and I'm going to tell it center right here. And as you can tell, I went ahead and capitalized it correctly, like because it is the first word in the title is going to go capitalized, but after that, like, the important words get capitalized. Little ones like is and the are not going to get capitalized unless they happen at the beginning of the title. All right, but this is the way our title is going to work. And then over here you can tell, like, oh man, something's still not right. And that is because MLA style is everything. Everything gets a simple double space. So we're going to go to double space. And if you notice from here, I just use my cursor and go down. It's just one simple double space. I'm never going to put extra returns. And I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor right here. And I'm going to return, oh no, I'm still here. I'm still in the center. So I can either go ahead and say left align, or I can just hit my little backspace button. But here is another kicker. We are not going to put any other extra spaces, as you can tell. Like, my cursor just goes one at a time. We are going to come up here, and we're going to set the default tabs. If I grab this little inverted triangle, it moves the whole thing. And I don't want to do that. So I need to be careful that I just grab the little rectangle that sits on top of that guy. And I'm going to take it over to 0.5, which is a ½ inch indent. And that's what I want. And so from here, I type sentences that will wrap around. I make sure my left tab is a default indent to create the wrap around. Oh, it's very, very nice. Then I can start a new paragraph by hitting the return. And I'm going to do that. Boom, enter, return, new paragraph. Oh, look at me. I hit the return and started a new paragraph. Oh my gosh, if I could type, this is embarrassing. Formatting my document makes things so much faster, especially if I am writing a long paper. Oh, so that's just amazing. Of course you can tell, like, these are not good paragraphs because, oh, this one does actually have 3 sentences. You do want 3 to 5 sentences. You can even have more, it just depends. Like, you don't want to take a page, or even like more than half a page on a paragraph. You need to keep them in nice, small, manageable chunks. And then, of course, don't forget to spell check. Make sure you do that. And I also want to cite any sources that I use. Let's just go ahead and put a fun fact, like grizzly bears can go 100 days without eating or going to the bathroom. Shut your mouth, is that true? Well, let's find out. Hey, if I just put that in my paper, I'm going to say like, I don't know if that's really true. Oh, this is a nice side note that I can go ahead and say. Since it's 100 days, I can put it like this. If your numbers in your paper, if you have anything from 1 to 9, you need to write that out. So it'll be 1. But if you have 10 or above, then you can use it, just your symbols. However, if you start a sentence with a number, you have to write it out. Even if I'm saying 1,000 or, like 122, then I would have to, if I want to start it with my sentence, then I would have to write out 122. However, that's not a complete sentence, of course. It's just going to go blah, 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 blah. However, if I put the blah, 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 then I can just put 122, period. So that's just fun things on that. But let's get back to our bathroom on the bears, because that seems crazy. 100 days, that's a crazy long time. All right, you can see my computer, so I'm going to go up here to my bear facts. Now, I highlighted it already. Grizzly bears and black bears can go for 100 days or so without eating, drinking, urinating, defecating. That is the whole shebang. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cite this fact. And it's from National Geographic, which is a reputable source. Oh, shoot, look at this. There's no author. There is no author. This is the guy who made the photograph, so I can't count him as the author. This is just a page with facts. If I had an author, I would want to go ahead and use the author's last name, but I don't have an author. The name of this article is just bears. That's all I've got. So I am going to go ahead and have to put in there, and I'm going to make sure, if you can see, that I'm on the inside of my period. I'm going to put a space, and I'm going to put bears. I use quotation marks. It's inside my parentheses. That is the name of my article, and so that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to italicize it because it's not the name of the website. The name of the website is National Geographic. In my works cited, that will be italicized, but just the name of the article is bears. That's why I'm going to put that in my article. There's no page number, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so let's just do a quick check. All right, we've got our MLA format over here. It's all lined up real nice. As you can see, it goes all the way down, all the way down. I've got my student name, teacher name, name of the class, date, title centered. I've got my default indentation. There's one thing that I'm missing from MLA format, and that is a page number. I'm going to go into insert, page numbers, because Google makes it so easy. I'm going to pick this first option. This option, if you can see, the 1 starts on the second page. This is in case I've got a title page that I do not want to have a page number show up on the title page. And then these down here, the page numbers are at the bottom. For MLA, it's a nice little neat, boom. Now it shows up in a grayish color. That means it will change. For every new page I have, that will automatically change. I don't have to worry about it. But I do need, for MLA format, I need to put the student's last name on there. So I'm going to use my cursor and just toggle over, and I'm going to put last name. You guys will just put your last name. I'll put a space. All right, now on every page it'll say your last name and what page number it's on. So this is MLA format. This is what you're going to use if you're writing fiction. This is what you're going to use if you're writing a research paper. Now, another little side note on the research paper. When you're writing a rough draft, start right here. This is the body. Start with the body of your research paper. Then when you're all done with the body, you go back and you write the conclusion and introduction. You can't put an introduction and conclusion until you know for sure what you're going to say. Because introduction is tell me what you're going to tell me, and conclusion is tell me what you told me. So you really need the body before you can do that. So research paper, start with the body. If you're writing fiction, like you can jump right in there. Like fiction is very, very open on where you can start your story. All right, so I think we've got everything. I will have another video on in-text citation and works cited. So this is mostly for formatting to get you guys started. I'll do more later. So have fun writing.